Okay, let's do the pandiculation for the back diagonal. So when we walk, let's say the left shoulder comes back, the right hip will also go back. There's a contraction happening in the back of the body between the left shoulder and the right hip, or the left shoulder or the top of the left neck, and then all the way down to the right heel. So that's a big, full patterned diagonal movement with many muscles involved for functional walking. So we want to make sure that those muscle groups are activated and supple. In other words, we want to make sure that that pattern is active and working well. So we want to make sure that the whole pattern isn't frozen. We want to make sure that the pattern is working and operational. And that's going to mean that the muscles are functional and also relaxed and supple. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, first things first, you're lying down on the floor and bring your forehead on top of your hands here like this. And then just relax your body in that position. This is the first move that a baby does. You're going to, on the inhale, slowly lift your head up until you can feel muscles tightening to bring the head up. And then you're going to slowly bring the head down. You're going to relax the muscles and then allow the bones to fall down to the ground. Okay, so let's try that a few times. On the inhale, the head lifts, and close your eyes to focus a little bit more on the inside, and then slowly bring the head down. And again, you inhale all the muscles along the spine, starting from underneath the occipital ridge, behind the skull, and then slowly those muscles lengthen and relax to bring the head down. Now you might not feel much here because the muscles are tight and stiff and we don't have the sensory sensitivity yet. But the more we do this, the more sensitivity we get, and then the more motor control, the more length and space in the muscles we're going to get. Okay, let's do that one more time, nice and slow. Sometimes I'll feel a little cramp in my feet when I'm doing this movement here. You can just cross the legs and just make it comfortable, or wait. Shake it out can help as well. So that's the head lift, and it's just an opportunity to gain more sensitivity about what's going on in the back of the body. And it'll also help soften the muscles along the spine. Now let's go into the back diagonal. So first thing you're going to do is bring your body down and rotate your left cheek onto your left hand, so the back of the left hand here. Okay, like that. And then you're going to bring your arm up like this in kind of a salute your captain position. So go ahead and slowly straighten the left leg. You'll start to feel muscles contracting to make that happen. And then lift the leg a little bit higher until you can really feel those muscles contracting. Relax the other leg. And then slowly bring the muscles relaxed. Okay, and then again, we'll lift the left leg straight until you feel muscles contracting. And then slowly relax the muscles and let the bones come down. So it's that classic parking brake mechanism, right? Lift it up in order to release it. It's a similar concept. Okay, we'll do it again. Slowly lift the left leg. Feel the muscles contracting. See if you can relax the other leg. See if you can relax the right leg. Feel the muscles contract. You can lift a little higher to get a little more feeling, and then slowly bring the leg down, and then relax the muscles completely. Good, we'll just do one more. Again, inhale, lift. Keep your forehead on the back of the hands to really stay relaxed, so you can really stay as relaxed as possible. Now, you might notice right away that the left side of the hip and leg is actually more heavy and relaxed than the right side. You might feel that the right side now feels a little more bunched up than the left side. So there we see the power of this little movement, the pandiculation, the contraction in order to create relaxation. So instead of painful stretching, now you have another mechanism by which to relax the muscles, and it's to contract into the muscles to then soften them. Okay, let's go ahead and do the right side now. We'll see if we can balance it out. When you're ready, You'll inhale and slowly lift the right leg till you feel the muscles contracting to make that happen, and then slowly bring it down. And then again, slowly lift the right leg, and then slowly bring it down. If the movement is choppy, just see if you can slow it down and smooth it out a little bit. Okay, and again, inhale, lift. Feel the muscles contracting to make it happen, and then slowly relax the muscles and let the bones fall. It's about the same amount as we did on each side. We'll just go one more on the right side. On the inhale, lift, straighten and lift the right leg till you can feel muscles contracting, and then that's the ticket. Slowly relax the muscles and get a little more space in the tissue there, in the muscles. Good. Okay, now the upper half of the back diagonal is the shoulders. Bring your left cheek on top of your left hand and bring your head down and relax. Relax everything. And then what I want you to do is just slowly inhale and lift the right hand, elbow, and shoulder and head rotated to the right, up off the ground. The legs are going to want to participate until you can feel muscles contracting in the back of the shoulder, back of the neck, down the back of the body, and then slowly relax it down. Take a breath and let the movement work for you, and then we'll do it again. Inhale, lift. Feel the muscles contracting, just the upper half of the body here. And then slowly bring it down. I just want you to feel the upper half of the right side, and then we'll combine the two, the lower and the upper half. Okay, here we go. One more time. Lift that head, lift that hand and arm. Close your eyes and feel the muscles contracting behind the right shoulder and the head, back of the head, and then slowly bring it down. Okay, now go ahead and combine the lower part of the body, the left leg, with the right hand, arm, and head, rotated to the right. So relax everything. And then when you're ready, we're going to do it again. Nice and easy. Here we go. Good. Feel the full back diagonal pattern contract, and then relax the muscles. Let the bones fall to the ground. Here we go, one more. Inhale, lift. Feel the contractions. Wonderful. Slowly bring it down. You might find that just by doing that, you might notice just more feeling along that diagonal. Between the left shoulder and the right heel, it might feel a little bit shorter. It might feel a little bit longer between the right shoulder and the left heel. Look out for that feeling. Okay, now we're going to go to the other side, all right? Something to note too is if the neck and shoulders are really tight, you can always get a little blanket or a towel or something just to buffer you. So everyone's going to have a little different musculature, and you can work with it to make it comfortable for you, right? Okay, let's switch to the other side. So since we already did the leg on the right side, let's just do the left, upper left back. So now your right cheek is rotated on your right hand, and you're relaxing there, and then slowly I want you to just lift the head, looking to the left, and the hand and the elbow and the shoulder up until you feel muscles contracting to make it happen, and then slowly bring it down. That right leg is going to want to participate. Go ahead again, inhale, lift. Feel the contraction, keep the right leg down. My leg is so trained to go up with this, so it's hard to say stop. But just for now, I just want you to feel the upper left part of this pattern here. Again, good. Get as much feeling as you can, close the eyes, and then bring it down. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the full back diagonal. So when you're ready, just 2 times. On the inhale, you're going to lift the hand, the elbow and the right leg together. And you're going to get some good feeling there, and then slowly bring it down. So all these muscles are working together to fulfill one functional movement, right? Here we go, one more. Get the feeling, and then slowly relax the muscles down. And that's it. Good. If you sit up after doing the back diagonal and all the movements, but particularly the back diagonal, of course all the movements you're going to feel even more. But I notice that my hips feel more open and it's easier for me to sit upright. Instead of my hips feeling so tight, I feel like I can naturally sit on my sits bones and I can feel a natural uprightness without a lot of effort. So the stretching and the yoga therapy that I've been accustomed to in the past, there's a lot of painful stretching in the hips, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I just like to note how little pain there is with these movements and how dramatic of an effect it has on flexibility with so little movement. And I love that. And I think that's very much nature's way, right? Like a little amount of effort for the maximum amount of benefit.